Alright guys, Darren here with our Unstoppably Fit Bulletproof Coffee to start the day. So many of you may be starting the day with cereal or the like that's high in sugar. So what that's going to do is produce a big insulin spike. But what will happen is in mid-morning that insulin spike is going to come down and energy will come down as a result. So what we want to do is have sustainable energy in a performance zone state all day. And how we do that is with our Bulletproof coffee. Now there's three reasons we use a Bulletproof coffee. What it's going to do is help you with a steady state energy release, as I said. So why that happens is because the grass-fed butter slows down the release of the caffeine. So you've got that caffeine spike for several hours. And we use Bulletproof coffee because it's low in mold toxins and a really high grade coffee. The next reason Bulletproof's good to start your day is because what happens is with the brain octane oil, which is a potent component, the most potent component of the coconut oil, which is extracted. Now, what it's going to do is help with ketone bodies of the create ketones, which is the molecule and the preferred fuel for the brain. So really good, rather than carbohydrates, using ketones is really good fuel for the brain. And the last reason that we use the Bulletproof coffee to start the day is it's going to help suppress your hunger, especially on an intermittent fasting day, because what happens again with the oil, the fats, is going to help with your satiety hormones like ghrelin. Okay, so there's your three reasons to start with Bulletproof coffee to start the day. Now, how do we make the Bulletproof? What we do is obviously boil the jug. We get 2 tablespoons of the ground coffee beans. Again, you know, really good coffee quality, free of mold toxins. 2 heaped tablespoons. Pour our hot water in. Then we let that sit for 4 minutes in our coffee plunger, in our French press. Then what we do is with our grass-fed butter, 1 to 2 tablespoons of butter in there. And again, it's the grass-fed, so the grass-fed is high in CLA and obviously the animals had a diet that's natural to them, so it's a better quality. Then we use our brain octane oil. Now I'm putting 1 tablespoon in, but you may like to start with just a teaspoon, otherwise until your body adapts to it, otherwise you might be going to the toilet a few more times than you like. So that's a Bulletproof coffee recipe from Dave Asprey. But what I like to add of late is some turmeric. So what do I add the turmeric in? So turmeric is really good for joint inflammation, so any arthritis or anything like that, any joint issues. But then with the turmeric, I add black pepper, because what the black pepper does, and the fats, it helps extract the compound we want out of the turmeric, which is curcumin, and that's the component we want for the joint health. Okay, so the black pepper and the oils help extract that curcumin, or help absorb the curcumin, I should say. Okay, so that's why we add the black pepper and the oil in. Okay, so we let that sit for 4 minutes. Okay, so we've let our coffee sit in the French press for 4 minutes. So what we do now is just plunge our coffee. And then you'll see in here we've got our turmeric, our pepper, our butter. Put this in. Okay, then I'll put it in the blender, and then we've got our Bulletproof coffee. Depends in the thermo or blender. Then all we need to do is recipe, but I found it just add the goodness in there with the turmeric and cinnamon. Enjoy.